Hey, it's your boy Jack Hubert, and today in this video I'm going to be going over reasons why your cross is bad. Reason number one is solving one cross piece at a time. That will typically look something like this. So when solving the cross like that, it leads to a very high move count. Using the same exact scramble, a better way to do this cross while doing multiple edges at a time is like this. So these are all my cross edges right over here. And understanding your center orientation is going to be a very big key to having a more efficient cross. With that being said, so I know that on the right side of green is orange. So when I bring this green edge down, and while this is over here, I could do a F prime, R prime, aligning these because I know that if I go ahead and align, this is oriented correctly. So even though it's not aligned right now, these are oriented correctly. Another thing I know is that the opposite of red is orange and vice versa. So I now know that when I do a D2, I get to align this correctly, but we're still missing this edge. So I'm gonna bring this back up and I wanna stack this blue edge right to the missing slot. So now I'm gonna bring this down, align it, and then it should be cross-solved. Grouping your cross edges together should definitely be decreasing your move count alone, and you should definitely be seeing big improvements off that. The second reason why your cross is bad, you're constantly rotating for cross. And the number one reason why you're constantly rotating for cross is because you're not using any D moves. So now here are some examples. So for the very first case I had showed, instead of rotating, putting this edge over here and then aligning it, something better you could do is from here, you could go ahead D, because I have my very free slot over here to put my cross edge in, insert my cross edge, and then align my cross back. And now the case where the edge is flipped instead of rotating out this way and then sledging it in, you could go ahead and basically do the same exact thing, except with a D move, you're gonna go ahead, have this free slot open, and now you could do that same exact sledge, but right in front of you, and then all you have to do is align back. Reason number three is not planning your entire cross during inspection. Not only does it make your cross solutions more inefficient, it also makes it a lot harder to spot your very first F2L pair. The best way to practice this is not timing your solves, but keeping your eyes closed and try to solve your cross blindfolded, making it much easier to full send cross and spot your very first pair. Another reason your cross is bad is that you're not looking at every single angle you could potentially solve the cross in. This alone will limit you from finding better solutions. So a little bit of an example here. Here are all my cross edges, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is already on its opposite. And let's say I wanted to do right-handed moves and I got it from this angle over here. And I decided to do this, D, because this is opposite. And then I go ahead, do a R2, U, and then stack it right over here. And now it's a back move, which is not really great to do. But if I were to start it from this angle, putting this on its opposite, then putting it right on top of here, putting this edge towards the front, this makes it a lot more finger trick friendly. The very last reason your cross is not good is that you're only using one color. This is another factor that limits you from finding better cross solutions. I already showed you guys the same exact scramble from the very last clip, so I'm gonna show this one for yellow, which happened to be a lot better, which was this. I already noticed these were on opposites, and then it also gave me this pair to look forward to over here. And then after I do a D, I could just bring this down, D, and then get straight into my very first pair. That's it for this video. Those are all my reasons as to why your cross is bad. And if you do need any more help on cross, I do have a good number of example solves on my page. Hopefully this video helps you get a better cross. And if it did, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'll be dropping a lot more. Peace out.